Let's see what the Lakers did right or wrong. If y'all don't know, I'm Start Your John, man. Real Life John. Y'all make sure y'all hit the hype button, the subscribe button, all them good buttons on YouTube and Twitch, Real Life, whatever. Man, I make sure y'all hit it, man. Let's go. Listen to my favorite team. Let's see what Six Man has to talk about. Six Man is a really good YouTube channel, man. I watched him for a lot of my content. Everybody see what he did. He got this up 8 hours ago. We in there.
Craziest offseason in the NBA. Not only did they sell the franchise for $12 billion to the former CEO of Disney.
B, my nigga.
You can't make this up. But they also lost the general manager, the coach, the point guard, and the owner of the franchise.
Everybody traded.
And not only did they lose the GM, but every trace of him and the Lakers team that won in last year's first round of the playoffs is gone. Aside from Bronny, of course. The DNA is still there. With the Lakers re-signing 0 players from that starting lineup against Houston, and instead opting for a different...
I gotta say this. Y'all can't be saying that LeBron is like doing shit totally for his son. For that very fact alone, like he jumped in, he got his boy in, and he said, "Look, man, it's all on you now. I'm going to Philly," and he still played there. I doubt he played forever, but I mean, look, LeBron know what he doing. He know what he doing.
Strategy.
Where the hell the Los Angeles Lakers think they going with a bunch of white dudes? Somebody understands, so I'm saying.
And whilst people like Stephen A. Smith will focus on everything but actual basketball,
That man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
You would have swung on him, but what you gonna do?
the Lakers' off-season strategy might be
all
smarter
good.
than we initially thought. And no,
Man,
Rob Pelinka
I'm
didn't
not
just cover
giving
his eyes and pick the
no
white...
fucking hype to the Lakers right now, because this is gonna be a fucking... This is gonna be fun the whole season, but there's no way I can give the Lakers any hype right now. I kind of feel like Stephen A, man. What y'all about to do with all them white boys? They gonna have the most passingest ass. I mean, it could be one of the best. It could be one of the best teams that pass, cut, shoot, score. The blackest person on their team is Luka Doncic. And I'm not putting this into race or whatnot, but y'all seen Sonny in Philadelphia, man. He said, I'm picking my team.
free agents possible. How else would he have signed
Sonny
Colin
in
Sexton?
Philadelphia.
I guess if he was going by names, maybe. Colin, Walker, Matisse, Quentin, Austin. But there's a reason this strategy might work. It's because they have Luka Doncic. And they built this team with that exact reason in mind. It's because entering the offseason...
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I love Luka Doncic. This is one of my favorite players. Honestly, the only player shoe I bought in the last couple years was Luka's 2 times. I love the way Luka played. He can't do it with a group of white boys, though. I'm sorry. You saw how he was playing when he had him a Gafford and a Kyrie Irving? Them niggas damn near won the championship. You're not gonna tell me what I know.
Luka made things simple. Acquire a high-level center who can play alongside him, and don't trade Austin Reeves under any circumstances. I mean, you can't get rid of his work husband after he lost his wife. Look at these guys. I miss my ex. But not only did Rob keep Luka happy with those moves, he didn't stop there, bringing in an almost entirely new rotation. And it's easy to look at the names of the players the Lakers lost and think they got worse, but that's exactly what the Lakers have been doing wrong since they won in 2020, bringing in players because of their names. Russell Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Marc Gasol, Cam Reddish.
That wasn't because of his name. Look, Russ was there because of LeBron's name. And the Lakers community collectively got rid of my man. Them lights are different in LA. Them lights different in LA, man. That's all I can say. Them lights are different in LA.
D-Lo, B-side, Carmelo Anthony.
Them lights different in LA, man.
This time Rob wasn't focused on that. Clearly, because 90% of NBA fans can't pronounce Sandro Mamakhelishvili. But instead he's focused on how those new players...
Hey, my nigga name is Mamakushvili.
fit. And I'm kind of seeing the vision. And if Luka's IG stories are anything to go by, he sees the vision as well. And based on the facts, Luka looks like Captain America right now. Oh no, he's not playing fair this year. And because we know that's all Luka actually needs. A big man, a co-star, and role players who are going to play
Is Luka this
role.
good, though?
And this
I mean,
might sound...
I honestly think he is this good, though. I do, but my love for him kind of faded. I just wanted to see Kyrie and Luka keep doing it. That's just me. I wanted to see them keep doing it. Yo, I thought that was the best backcourt in basketball, man. Just like I wanted to see KD and Kyrie do it. I think the bottom denominator or the common denominator is, yo, we just want to see Kyrie do it with somebody that can do it to it.
Silly to some people, but what has really sold me with the Lakers offseason is in addition to the big moves they made, getting Kessler, Reeves, Mamu, and Grimes, the biggest question was how would they fill out their roster after spending all that money? Well, this is where I think Rob might have cooked. But before we talk more about that, I want to thank today's sponsor.
Oh, God. Go. We can't get mad at it, though. Rob be just doing his damn thing, man. We can't get mad at Rob. Rob does his thing, man. At the end of the day, LeBron James and Luka Doncic played on the same team for a season, man. It almost made me think like that them being hurt at the last... Because when you watch Luka got hurt, he got hurt on some simple ass shit, man. It was simple. That nigga was like, I'm done. That was the end of it. I'm not going to get into the conspiracies, but just imagine if Luka was still motherfucking in shape at the end of that last season. You're not telling me we didn't win that championship. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Your boy was, what's his name? Wemby was crazy. But Wemby ain't he ain't that. I don't care what nobody say. He an anomaly, but he ain't that.
$250 reasons to choose T-Mobile. Ready for this one? You get iPhone 17 Pro on T-Mobile. Let that sink in. On T-Mobile.
Okay, T-Mobile, y'all not paying me. Let's go.
Look at that perfect selfie. There's lots more reasons to go. Find yours at T-Mobile.
I guess
Sprout Smith number 2. Eating
I'm
organic
not cheap.
is expensive.
I just don't want to buy
Not
it
when you've
no
got
more
surprising-
right now, man.
The Lakers just had
I owe them some money because not that I owe them money. They owe me money.
craziest offseason.
Let's get back to where we was.
Purely off the basis of team vibes and the fact I don't ever have to watch him again. He hasn't even played a game in Washington and he's already getting trolled by a rookie. Thank God he's off the team. And it wasn't just Jaden Hardy who they brought in as a backup guard, but also Colin Sexton.
Washington
and what I love
Wizards,
about
where
the
I'm
Sexton
from,
signing is
I'm
he
a
has
Washingtonian,
played with
I'm a
Walker
DC
Kessler.
native.
And he's been very
PG all day,
successful
DC all
playing
day,
with Walker
DMV all
Kessler.
day.
And since Sexton
So,
entered the
I can't wait to
league,
see
he's
this
been
happen.
a
I'm
walking
an
butt. I mean, you
older
guys
guy,
probably
you know what I'm
remember
saying?
when he walked down the big three
I'm
in
back
Brooklyn,
when
in
Gilbert
Cleveland,
Arenas-
and put
I
up
grew up in the
35
Gilbert
points or
Arenas
whatever
era.
it was. He he is someone who is capable of giving you 25 points a night. Now, he's not going to be asked to do that, but in 25 minutes a night off the Lakers bench, I can assure you he could give you 15 to go along with some rim pressure, some playmaking, and a consistent 3-ball. And I'm not going to tell you he's an all-NBA defender to go along with that, but one thing Sexton does have, which is a legitimate skill, is intensity. He has that, dog. It's that simple.
I guess
that
in short,
actually
I'm saying
matters. Because if you look at the recent NBA
is going to be beautiful this
all of these
season.
teams
I guess
have
in short,
someone off the bench
that
just has a different level of energy. Colin Sexton, he's almost kind of a blend of all of these guys. And it's also okay if Sexton isn't going to be an all-NBA defender, because Rob decided, let me pick up an all-NBA defender for absolutely nothing.
It's me.
Yes, I'm about to talk about Matisse Thybulle, and you are about to sit down and listen to what I say, because he is my Australian GOAT, and I care very deeply.
Thybulle is good. That's a good player. He's
and aside from me caring for him, you should as well, because he's going to change this Lakers defense. He's going to change their broke-ass life with what he can do defensively. Because there was a point in time where every team wanted Matisse Thybulle. They wanted him for what he could do defensively. As one of the most disruptive defenders we have ever seen. That is not an exaggeration. Taking all defensive teams in his first 2 years in the league, and even last year, after having injury after injury, when he was on the floor, he averaged 2 steals and 0.5 blocks a game, which sounds pretty good. Until you realize,
is that pretty good? That just lets you know how hard it is to be in the NBA. I mean, to make 1.5 blocks, that means you only get 1.5 blocks. What the fuck is a half a block anyway? He only get that one game, and them games are 42 minutes. That's how good you gotta be to be in the NBA. WNBA gotta figure out what the fuck's going on.
that was in 16 minutes a night. Per 36, he was averaging 5.7 stocks. That's higher than Wemby. And I know what you're about to say, but he can't shoot. He's basically Andre Roberson. He should be out of the league. That's where people...
What the fuck is stocks? Okay, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what that even fucking is. They did something stocks? I'm not sure what that is.
People get this wrong. Because whilst Matisse is by no means a good shooter, over his time in Portland, where he played 180 games, he shot 37% from 3. Yes, it was on low volume, and yes, they were all wide open, but you know who he's playing with? Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. Heck, Colin Sexton for that matter. He's going to get open shots. And 37% on those open shots, when you are averaging nearly 6 stocks per 36 minutes, you can take that level of shooting. And this defense reflected in the stats as well. Because the Blazers defense was 13 points better with Matisse on the floor last year. And 8 points better the year before. The only thing you should be concerned about with Matisse Thybulle, well, is pretty much staying healthy. That is the risk. And you take that risk if you're the Lakers, because you have wings that can back it up, including Zaire Williams, who they brought in, who could also make an impact, and including 2 guys who they have drafted over the last 2 seasons, who I expect to make an impact this year, Adou Thiero and Cameron Carr. If you haven't noticed by now, with the new CBA, you need rookies to make an impact. That's where I think Adou and Cameron Carr could play a big role for the Lakers next season. When you look at Cameron Carr, he was projected to be a top 15 pick in last year's draft. He averaged 20 points a game on great efficiency in college. He's not only a flamethrower from deep, but he can put the ball on the floor, get to the rim. Extremely athletic. From day one, he has the skill set to maybe be a Trey Murphy type of guy, and you heard him as well. He's here to hoop.
I'm here to play basketball. I'm not here to be a pretty boy.
I don't think anyone was questioning that, but I respect the
pretty boy.
The one thing you do have to focus on, Cameron Carr, if you're listening, is the defensive side of the game. If he can get that sorted out, his offensive skill set is already good enough to make it. Now, one guy who needs to do the inverse of that is Adou Thiero, because in limited minutes last year, we saw Adou could be a defensive-minded player. Now it's his time to show that he can contribute offensively to back it up. And if Summer League is anything to go by,
like,
he looked really...
The new NBA just, like, look, man, you got to be perfect. You got to be able to do all of this and all of that. Back then, it was like, look, are you tall enough to stop Shaq? Can you stop Shaq? Can you hold your ground down in Pound Town, almost down in the box? Can you do anything down there? That's where we come from. That's where it is. But now it's like, yo, can you spread the floor and can you slide them puppies over there and contest the three before, you know, they launch that motherfucker? But don't land in their shooting zone.
Good. Good. Averaging 15, 6, and 3, shooting 55% from the field, and looking like the freakish athlete that he is. And those are just the depth pieces. The real splashes the Lakers made in the offseason was centered around these guys. And the biggest investment being Walker Kessler. We've seen it his entire career. Luka and a high-level center wins you games. And
I don't gotta be fucking crazy to say, you remember the last two centers though. Gafford. What was that other nigga name? That was Derek Lively. That was, oh, am I right? Let me just go back a little bit. Was that Lively that he threw it to first?
And the biggest investment being Walker Kessler. We've seen it his entire career. Luka and a high-level...
All right, Dallas number two. Hey, Google. What was Dallas Mavericks center with the number 2 jersey name?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Man, you suck. I think that... I can't remember his name. I can't remember right now, but...
Center.
The point I was making, that's Gafford right there. Those two
games. And after a year with DeAndre Ayton, this man's life almost fell apart. His hair was falling out. He got injured. I'm not going to say he lost his wife because of DeAndre Ayton, because that's crazy. But his life basically fell apart after a year with DeAndre Ayton. Now he's playing with Walker Kessler. And when you look at Walker Kessler's stats, I think the Lakers overpaid. But one thing the Lakers needed more than anything was a guy who could hold down the paint. After being 29th in the league for defensive field goal percentage within 6 feet, basically, it was a layup line, the Lakers needed someone that could stop that from happening. Well, how about getting in the guy who has averaged the second most blocks in the league, only behind Wemby since he was drafted? And look at the names around him, and doing this in only 20...
You would think, though, it would be more blocks per game, yo. With these 7-foot guys, yo, I would think it would be more blocks per game, yo. These niggas are set. They like only hiring these 7-foot demigods. Yo, I would think it would be more blocks per game. It's not a lot of blocks per game, yo. That shit's kind of crazy to me.
5 minutes a game. Not to mention being an elite rebounder and someone who finishes his shots around the rim and doesn't expect to get 12 post-ups a game when you have Luka Doncic, LeBron James, and Austin Reeves on the same team.
But it's cool with us in DC.
He will screen
He could be
and
backup.
he will catch and he will finish. And he might even hit threes. That's a maybe, but he'll definitely do the other things. And speaking of bringing what the Lakers needed, I love this guy. Mahmoud. I'll be honest, I got a little bit of whiplash when I saw how much he signed for initially. But when you actually realize what he did last year for the Raptors, his impact off the bench, and more importantly, what he can do for the Lakers, this is someone who can play as a 4 next to Kessler, space the floor, get out in transition, defend, rebound, and pass. But then also in minutes without Kessler, he can be the small ball 5, which we know is such a critical thing to have, particularly in a Luka Doncic 5-out offense, similar to what Dallas did with Maxi Kleber, and the Lakers tried to do with Maxi Kleber. We'll now think of a younger, probably more skilled version of Maxi Kleber, and that's what the Lakers are getting. Now they have to hope he can be as good defensively as Maxi Kleber, but if he can build that same chemistry that we saw with Luka and Maxi, these guys are gonna love playing together. And it wasn't just the new signings, but the Lakers also invested a lots of money into Austin Reeves.
This is my biggest thing, yo. Did Austin Reeves, did we really get one with, did the Lakers get one with, I mean, I watched him, come on, man, Lakers fan, I watched him. But I'm going to say a lot of that development was through, come on now, put the through the king, man. That's the fourth white boy that LeBron done made. Come on, man. We're not going to do this again. We're not going to talk this shit. Now, if this nigga don't perform, which he was doing really well with him and Luka by themselves, I agree. But we know who was on the bench when them two was in. Hey, AR. I gave you that name. Don't fuck it up. Yeah, LeBron James, bitch. Man, I digress. Continuing.
I have a couple dollars.
No? Oh, not right now. You don't have one? Oh, I'm sorry, man. Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I think he's got a couple of dollars now. Just a couple. And you had a lot of people reacting to this signing in a certain way, particularly Russ fans laughing at this deal. But what people don't understand is this is what NBA money is like now. These are the kind of deals that go to all-star level players, which is exactly what Austin Reeves is. And what people also don't understand is Austin Reeves was being held back.
Austin Reeves do his thing, and I would not say he was held back. That's the furthest from what I would say. I would definitely say his game perpetuated and got better of someone named LeBron James.
Last year, when you had LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Reeves, there was not enough buckets to go around. And you saw with LeBron off the floor,
we gonna act like this ain't a reason why he. Look, bro, look. I don't know what what stats he about to put out, but I watched it. These eyes watched it. I know what LeBron James gave to Austin Reeves. I know it. Y'all know it too if you saw it.
Austin Reeves was a bona fide superstar. He did this without Luka Doncic, and now what the Lakers have with Reeves and Luka is 48 minutes.
I'm going to say this. He didn't do it without LeBron, man. LeBron gives niggas the batteries to their fucking backs. That's what we do as black folks. Hey, we ain't even gonna make this a black vote, white vote thing. Fuck it. That's what we do with Aura. Aura puts batteries in niggas' backs. Let's see how much of that battery go in AR's back next season. I look, and I hope, and I pray that nigga do it the same way. Cause I love me some Austin Reeves, man. That nigga was doing this damn thing, but I just don't feel like the battery gonna be in his back without a certain somebody.
Of high-level point guard play, where you can guarantee one guy on that floor can get you a bucket, can set up for your teammates, and can get you a shot in the clutch. And having that over the course of the season, and just having the fact that these guys clearly love each other, and that bond is going to help the Lakers win a lot of games during the regular season. Now, one guy I wouldn't sign for the Lakers at this point is Cam Thomas. If you want to hear my thoughts on him, click here. MPJ also has CTE. If you want to watch that video, click here. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel for more.
The NBA is up in the ring. My favorite team is doing some things. Hey, Star Chill John is here for every goddamn thing, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, hit the hype button, hit every goddamn button, and follow and stay tuned to more of my reactions, my gameplay on everything. Star Chill John, Real Life John. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Peace out.